What are the chances of you finding this channel, following this challenge, and growing closer to the truth and principles of justice that we have been exploring through this challenge? Was it chance or was it already predetermined or predestined? My husband recently told me about this really interesting discussion that took place during a small group Bible study, a men's Bible study about predestination. And it's one of those areas that people go down rabbit trails with because it gets into the realm of the sovereignty of the Most High. What is it that he has predetermined, and does that eliminate our right to choose, or is somehow there's a dance between heaven and earth when it comes to the things that he has already set in motion, how he already knows the end from the beginning, and how we play a role in the entire script of destiny according to his will and according to his purposes. One of the biggest sticking points for a lot of people in the conversation about predetermination or predestination is that if everything has already been predetermined and everything has already been predestined, then wouldn't that necessarily eliminate the fact or the idea or the hope that you had any choice at all? Were you robbed of your freedom to choose, your right to make a decision, the domain of your own will? And what's so important for us to understand in these types of conversations that are brought up here, Proverbs 16:33, the lot is cast into the lap, but the decision is the Most High's alone. When we see lot, the word lot used in the scripture, it is speaking of chance. It is speaking of circumstances that are left to chance or that appear to be games of chance or predictions. But when it comes down to the end result is what the Most High has already determined. It is what He has already purposed. It is what He has already willed. And many people struggle with this concept because it is the interplay between our earthly dominion over our own mind, our choices, the decisions that we make each and every day. You made a choice to watch this video. You made a choice whether or not you were going to actually physically get out of the bed, made a choice to go to the bathroom. For most of us, we made the choice to brush our teeth and wash our faces. And so these are all your choice. You were not forced to come to this channel. You were not forced to get out of the bed. You were not forced to use the bathroom. You were not forced to brush your teeth. But yet, when it comes to the circumstances in which we live, and it comes to the outcomes of those things that are random or left to chance, they all serve the Most High's purposes. The rule of law is for us to understand that nothing in life is by chance. Judgments, justice, righteousness, how darkness is judged by light, how truth trumps lies. All of these things are judgments. All of these things are a part of the justice system of the King of heaven and the King of earth. And he has predetermined by his own operation of law what the outcome shall be. So to simplify this, one of my favorite examples is the scripture, perfect love casts out fear. Perfect love casts out fear is a legal operation. What it is stating is that fear is a powerful force. In fact, fear is so powerful that those who are the powers that be, who run the world that we live in, who control the airwaves, the commercials that we see, the all types of programming and propaganda, let's call it. They use fear as a powerful motivation to steer people to make decisions that are calculated to benefit them, to benefit their need to control outcomes, to benefit their financial outcomes, to benefit them in having more control over the masses, or who we call the masses. But according to the scripture, love is a more powerful force than fear. So, what this law is saying, it's saying anytime fear is opposed with love, love will always win. So the choice or the opportunity that we have is to choose love when we feel afraid, when we are encountered with circumstances that make us feel small, circumstances that threaten to overwhelm us, circumstances that make us want to run or hide. We have in that moment the opportunity to make a choice. And when we choose love, love is the opposing force that will always overcome fear. This is the best way that I can illustrate the rule of law that is encoded in this particular proverb. It does not mean that our choices have already been made. It means that when we make the choice that is the right choice will always destroy the works of darkness. And we know, according to the king's intention for all of creation, in the end, the kingdom of light will defeat the kingdom of darkness. It is up to us as sons and daughters of the King, as those of us who have been deputized to carry out his justice, to use our choices according to the opportunity to pick the choice that will bring the outcome that glorifies the King. Meaning, whenever you are given the opportunity to exercise love over fear, love is always going to win. Whenever you get the opportunity to exercise mercy over anger, mercy will always bring reconciliation. Whenever you get the opportunity to exercise forgiveness over bitterness, forgiveness will always liberate you. Do you see the legal operation here? Do you see that predetermined is about the fact that a legal structure has been set up that certain choices will always put you in a winning position? Although it is the king's intention that you win, your choices determine the outcome, the final way that like your balance sheet adds up, all of your choices, those will all be added up. His intention is that you make the right choice. And we know this as a witness according to what happened in the Garden of Eden. The choice was given. You can eat freely from any of these trees. But if you choose from the certain tree, then death will come. This is the evidence that we have that the dominion of our choices are not chance, but our personal authority, individual authority to choose. But each choice sets in motion a legal operation. And when you choose right, when you choose justice, when you choose truth, when you choose mercy, when you choose forgiveness, when you choose love, then the judgment concerning your life is predetermined that you will receive glory, you will receive honor, you will receive long life and blessing. That is a legal operation that we see in today's Proverbs. What do you see? Share with me your thoughts, even on predetermination, and what does this help you better grasp the conflict that many people have with this concept? I look forward to seeing you for tomorrow's challenge.